Hey everybody, it's Maniac for Bricks. I'm in the last few days of summer and I'm just having a little bit extra time to enjoy down the shore. And in the downtime that I don't have while I'm spending at the beach, I thought I'd do some building. So we can continue on with our weekly series on this channel of what I built this week. Or I still can't remember the exact name of it, but it's something close to that. You guys know what I'm talking about. So there's actually a couple of things I brought down here that I first bought this Lego Seaplane. I've actually built this one before. These are all things I picked up recently. These were in a haul recently published on YouTube, and the rest of them not as much. This was also in a haul on YouTube. Anywho, the Seaplane, good build. I have bought this before, back when it was released, and this is the second copy of it that I have. Still a pretty cool set. Nice smaller plane, has a nice compartment towards the back. Just a little bit hard to open it without using minifigure hands or other things to actually get in there. I guess if you have better nails than I do, then maybe. But still, cute little set. Glad it's all complete. Next up, I picked this up at ToyCon, New Jersey over the weekend before recording this. This is Muraka and Kane-Ra from Lego Bionicle. Back in 2001, this is one of the larger Technic-based builds of sets, and they're really cool. They are practically identical in terms of build. There's only a couple differences, mainly just the color, the horns, or ears, or whatever you want to call them. A little bit of the snout on the front, and a little bit of detail on there, but they pretty much do the same thing. And it's kind of hard to do it on this surface. It's not a smooth surface, but basically you can have the wheels roll around a bit. They use the regular treads, and you have this button on the back that allows them to snap their head forward, and you use these in a competitive way between each other, so you can have two people playing, and basically what you want to do is use the head to snatch the mask from the other side. It's just kind of these big poles that stick out each side, kind of make them easy to grab, and you just try to pull that out from your opponent. Let's see if I can do that again. One thing I wanted to address is that as this goes forward, it actually pops out. It gives you enough room for there to be snatching the mask. So let me see if I can do that one more time. Intentional music joke is intentional. Okay, so we almost got it out, but basically if you pop this out, then the arm in here becomes loose and you can actually pop off. If both of the arms are off, obviously the other person is the victor. Like I said, these are pretty much the same build, but they are pretty interesting builds. And they actually make me want to start a video series, at least a top 10 video that's coming up at some point in the future. That's going to discuss my favorite top 10 Lego play features in any set of all time. It can be multiple sets. And one of the ideas is as I'd like to call it, the accordion build, or the accordion play feature. This kind of feature in the middle where you have a repeated build of zigzagging pieces, and it creates this extendable play feature. And I'll go more into detail about that in the video itself. But I'm really happy that was all complete, because it was questionable if it had all the parts. It's only like 1 or 2 parts missing from this, but I was still able to recover them and replace them, and it works fine. The rest of the things here I've tried to build. This was from a lot of Ninjago, which I discussed on the Friday's vlog, and had the supermassive haul on it. Problem is, these 3 sets are incomplete. As I've gone through the instructions online and tried to build each of these, I was not able to complete the builds for any of them, so I can't really talk about them as a review. This one is missing a whole bunch of pieces for the Ice Dragon. This one's missing the base arena and a couple pieces on each model itself, also having the same, build there to make the head lunge out. That's with one of the Ninjago spinner sets. This one's the Epic Dragon Battle, missing a whole bunch of pieces. I couldn't get through building the Epic Dragon because it was missing a piece or two, and then I just kind of skipped over that, tried to go on to build the Great Devourer, missed a whole bunch of pieces, and I couldn't even build the tower because that wasn't really in there. It only had like a few pieces to it. So that's pretty much it. There's only really 1 or 2 things to really talk about as completed builds and reviews. The rest of this, I'm still trying to debate on what I'm going to do with them. I may just use the parts for other builds. I'll have to check when I go home to see if the rest of the Ninjago stuff in that lot had a bunch of these pieces. I think they might have. So
likely that I'll have the pieces in there. So thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you next time with more LEGO videos. And in the meantime, I'll just keep on working a bunch of reviews, trying to schedule them on YouTube so that during the school year I don't have to worry about, recording and publishing videos manually. So, we'll see you later. And have a good night.